Okay, shall we have a look at template functions next? We have opened up our ARM template and let's hover here on location because we have already applied a template function. I'm going to remove that a little bit. The way to call template functions is simply to call them by name. There are a ton of them. At the end of this presentation there's a link to more template functions. But in this case, we can see that we have a template function called resource group, and looking here, the documentation it gives us is to say this is a function and this will return an object. And this object returns a structured object that represents the current resource group. And the current resource group is the one that you specify as the input parameter on the input parameter resource group. So that's great. So whatever resource group you give it is the one that this resource will end up on, and that could be truly powerful, right? Because you don't want to so in this case we will actually get the location. So we start by calling resource group. Now we have the resource group. We don't really want to assign a resource group to a location, but we want to take the same location as that resource group has. So if we have a look at how we call this, we can see that this resource group here, the one called ARM demo, actually resides where? Well, we can see that if we go back here and say, oh, you are inside of West Central US. So that means the way that this is being applied here inside of there is that this location will be that same location. So you don't want your resources spread all over the place. Just call resource group like a normal function with parentheses. Knowing that this is an object coming back, we can just do dot location.